Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 2. Oh my god, I actually said it right this time. It's amazing. I tried so hard to not mess that up. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 2. In the last episode, we kind of got started doing things away from endurance races for a while just because I'm really beginning to hate those. So, what we started doing, and I'll show you, for those of you that didn't, that you're kind of jumping in right now, what we started doing is the Gran Turismo All-Stars circuit, actually. It's 50 grand per race, and that's a nice little chunk in the purse to have. We're kind of having fun with this R390 GT1 car. It kind of sounds like the name of like a rocket or something. But we're having fun with it, so let's keep on moving with that. We'll kind of milk it for all it's worth, you know, get the collective juice out of it, because you can, you know, juice that kind of thing. Had a really long day today. I've actually, to put it frank, I've had a really shitty day today, and you're probably going to ask, I'm sure somewhere, well, you say that a lot, Adam, actually. So what was so different about today that was different about any other day? Well, I was like, well, you know, let me tell you while I switch views there. There we go. Actually, no, I kind of like this view better. A little bit more conducive for this. This damn race, by the way, before I jump into, you know, whining about my day, this damn race is probably the last one that I wanted to do right now, but it's, you know, I like doing things chronologically in order, because, you know, those types of things really bother me when I don't do them. I don't hate the race that bad. It's only one part of it that I loathe with every red blood cell in my body that courses through my veins and is being pumped around by my aortic valves all over the place. If that was even, like, medicinally correct, I don't even know. I didn't take, like, any, like, medical terminology type stuff, so I could be, like, way off here. Who even knows? It's not helping that my computer is, like, lagging super hardcore right now. It was that turn right there that I hate, because I always spin out all the damn time. So hopefully we're going to be able to get by it okay. And hopefully this thing isn't going to be lagging really bad in, like, post-production while I'm trying to deal with it. But my day consisted of, A, it being a Monday and feeling like my weekend didn't seem like it was very long at all, which really sucks. Wow, what happened there? I just got, like, my car just got, like, tossed like a salad. I was, like, going through that, and all of a sudden he's like, turn right! Even though I didn't tell him to do that. But, actually, I got a nice little comfortable lead here. I think if I can keep that up for another 4 laps, I'm going to have this thing well in hand here. God, almost going 200 miles an hour. Awesome. Love that. By the way, one of my viewers told me last episode that I could definitely sell that drag car, the one that I got a while back that's got like 1,100 horsepower or whatever. And now that, you know, after he explained it, it definitely made sense, because that car, for being as, you know, as horsepower heavy as it definitely isn't a very good car. The thing actually kind of sucks, because, you know, I think you guys saw it. I think I did show gameplay footage of that. That car does not handle very well. And I mean, when I say it doesn't handle very well, I mean it's like a giant stain of steaming poop all over my collective life. It was not very good, so I think I might actually sell it, because I can get a pretty nice big chunk of cash for that thing. So we might do that, because I don't think there's any, like, you know, manufacturer races that I can do for it that's really going to do me any good. So that might be the future for that guy. But anywho, back to it. My weekend was so short, it seemed like. I mean, I went to a funeral on Saturday. I think I explained. Yeah, I talked about that. I went to a funeral on Saturday, and then I watched some basketball, and so that was cool. I mean, it was a fun day, minus the funeral. Those were always bad. And then, you know, on Sunday, I literally didn't do very much there either. I mean, I had my friend Amber came over, and we hung out and watched some more of the March Madness tournament, which was cool. And then I took my cousin up to this place in Portland called the Hot Cake House. I'm sure I've mentioned it at least once or twice somewhere in one of these videos, any one of the vast plethora of material that I have up here. And so I took her there. It was her first time going, and she loved it. It was awesome. So that was a fun trip. But it just, I don't know. And I ended up spending both of my nights off at one point or another watching both The Fast and the Furious and Too Fast, Too Furious, which I love both of those movies, actually. I watched both of those in theaters. Those are the only movies that I saw in theaters more than 5 times a piece, which was actually a lot of money now that I think about it. But they were good-ass movies. I mean, the acting may not have been the best in the world. Probably actually a pretty long shot from it, but I liked it. It was back at a time where I loved like import cars and like I loved tricking them out, and like the Need for Speed games were really awesome, and like the Midnight Club ones, they were all really cool. So that was like a big part of my life at that juncture. But I'm getting away from things again here, as it would be normal for me to do that. But today, it was, you know, I got to work, and then I read this, and I'm not going to get into this big political thing. I'm just not going to. That's, you know, because that's, once you get into that, then it all turns bad. So I'll put like I'll sum it up in layman's terms of what happened. Pretty much, what happened is I started, you know, discussing things with a couple of people on some political issues, and pretty much what ended up happening is I got called a bigot by, you know, somebody that I had a lot of respect for, and I was kind of pissed off by that because, you know, really had no ground for calling me that in the first place, and it really kind of shocked me to hear it. So I was like, really? Really? So that's what's going on now, huh? Like that's wow. So yeah, nothing like, you know, nothing like having, you know, being, oh no, that's what I was afraid of. Oh crap, that's bad, really bad. No. I mean, at least if I'm gonna get past, it's by the Dodge Viper or something. That was cool, and you know, I'll kind of toy around and be like, hey, guess what? That was cute. Now you're gonna lose. I just gotta not have any slip-ups here on the last lap. We can't have that going on. But yeah, so I got attacked by a bunch of people on Facebook today for supposedly being a bigot, even though I never gave them any reason to call me that. I thought that was actually very, very insensitive and kind of fucked up. So that happened, and then, you know, a little bit of kind of like your basic stuff. Actually, I have a story for you here in a minute. It was actually kind of funny. But, you know, the basic, you know, customer bullshit stuff with them, you know, coming in and collectively whining about their special orders that aren't here yet, which is kind of our fault, but not really, because we told them it would be here on Friday last week, which it was supposed to. That's what the damn distributor told us from the get-go. They're like, oh yeah, it'll be there on Friday afternoon, blah-blah-blah shit. And so we're like, oh, that's cool, and then they never showed up. And so we decided that, you know, we're gonna deal with this now, and by now I mean today, because, you know, we're like, okay, so they're gonna show up on Monday. You know, they don't show up on Friday, they take the weekend off, show up on Monday, blah blah blah. And they end up not doing that either. We ended up calling them and asking them, hey, what the hell's going on here? Why are you guys still not here? It's, you know, it's 3 days later. And they end up telling us, we're not gonna bring your stuff until Thursday. And I'm like, wait, what? Thursday? Why? Why are you taking almost another full week to get here? Like, what happened? Garage doors going, in case you're wondering what that loud-ass noise is. Like, really? Thursday? Oh, I got people that are going to be pissed off at me for that. Dude, this Lotus Elise is all over the place. He's like, they're putting this guy in every one of these races, even though he's not like an actual, like, sanctioned race car. I mean, he's doing fine, because he got 4th in... Which one is he, actually? I want to know who he is. Ooh, it's that one. Okay, he might as well be a damn race car then, my god. But, yeah, so I had that happen. It's like, we got that all day today. It's like, why are you all doing this now? The kind of funny-ish story that went along with what, you know, all the fuckery that happened today was, so after work, I went to go help my dad. He owns like a set of apartments, like a little like 8-plex or whatever. And he had to go mow the yard out there. Let me see what kind of car we got, actually. I'm kind of intrigued by this. This is where we're going to start getting all these really cool-ass cars. I'm kind of excited about it. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Skyline GTR, even though I'm pretty sure we have one of those already, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, mine's R33 GTR Skyline. This is an R34, but it's like the same damn thing. Why would you even give me that? I mean, I don't need it. Okay, well, I can definitely sell that, and I'm going to, because that's another 20K in my pocket. But yeah, so he owns like a little apartment complex type of thing, and so in light of that, he needed my help to mow the yard, because the yard there, it's not really like, well, okay, I take that back, it's kind of big. There's like 6 really small yards, and then like 2 side backyard type of things that are pretty huge, and because we only mow the yard like once every couple of weeks or so, we took a little while off because the weather was so damn bad out here. And we got into it, and the grass was like fucking huge. It was monstrous, and I had like this little bummy ass little lawnmower. Actually, it was pretty sweet though. I mean, I just, I strapped the damn iPod in, call it good. Let's pump out some. That's the same exact car as me. You little bastard. I have to win now. Oh no, I can't let my twin broski here. I can't let him get the better of me, because then I'll never hear it. I'll never hear the end of it at dinner tonight. Hey, remember that time we had the same car and I beat you? Yeah. Well, you know what? Shut up. I get the top bunk, so you can shove off. Yeah, top bunk, always the best bunk. Except for the times when it's not. I definitely, there was one time when we had bunk beds when my brother and I used to sleep in the same room when we were kids, and I had the top bunk. I always wanted it. I had like the ladder and everything, like the little ladder that you climb up to get there and all that cool shite. And we had that bunk bed for a long ass time. It was awesome. It was like this super reddish one. It was all cool. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of trouble. I can already see what's happening here. God, guy's motoring right now. He is night rangering his way all over the place today. And I'll have none of it. Oh no. There we go. I gotta get my sea legs here a little bit. I gotta kind of figure this track out. I haven't really done it with a car that's got this type of raw power. I think the last time I did this race was I think it was with that Skyline that we started the game with. I think that was like the last time we did. No. Actually, now that I think about it, I think we did this race with like the Beamer or something like that. It was a little while back though. That's all I can really remember at this juncture. We're starting to space out a little bit, but yeah. So we ended up starting to pump this stuff out, and I'm out mowing the lawn, and it's like this area where all the grass is like probably 6 to 8 inches high, maybe more than that even. I don't even know. It was pretty crazy, and I keep like stepping in these potholes and shite. And it's we kind of like the place he owns it. It's in this really heavily Hispanic populated area, and I kept having these Hispanic dudes walk up to me from just dudes walking down the street, and they're sitting here trying to tell me that I'm doing my job the wrong way. They're like, "Oh, Holmes, you're not cutting the grass right, man." I was like, "I'm not cutting the grass right. I didn't realize that there was a wrong way to cut the grass." "Oh no, don't you dare." Okay, there we go. It's I didn't realize that there was a wrong way to cut grass. I mean, let's be honest. I'm cutting the front lawn of an 8-plex in suburban Salem, okay? I'm not trimming up the lawn at freaking Fenway Park or something right now, all right? Or this is not a professionally, graded job. I'm cutting the lawn for my dad so that he doesn't have to be here until 10 o'clock doing it. So, I mean, thanks for the input. Thanks for telling me exactly how I'm supposed to cut it, because it's what you do for a living. Literally, because they actually told me that. I'm not, making assumptions here. But it's like, I think I'll be okay. I mean, I've done this for 10 years or more. I think I know what I'm doing. Actually, I got it done a lot faster than I thought I was going to. I thought it was going to be a lot longer, because usually we got to fill up the gas tank a bunch of times and blah blah blah, and it was actually not so bad. I thought it was going to be way worse than it was, but yeah, that's kind of just how my day's been today. It's been just everything that can go wrong seemingly has gone wrong, and just that whole thing about being attacked by a bunch of people for my stance on things. I thought that was very, very wrong of them to do that. I mean, everybody's entitled to a belief of something, and I'm not saying that everybody has to accept everybody's beliefs, but at least be respectful. It's like, if we don't agree on the same thing, at least let's agree to disagree. I mean, not everybody's always going to agree on things, and that's fine, but don't sit here and call me a bigot because my views are different than yours, and that I'm, a firm believer of that. And, I think that that's, stepping over the line into a gray area where that shouldn't happen, especially when, when the two people doing this are supposed friends, You shouldn't be attacking each other like that. And no, for those of you that are going to try to pry it out of me, inevitably, I feel like one of you will probably do it. I'm not going to talk about what the issue was, because, politics are an area where nothing really ever comes good about it. When you discuss it, it just doesn't, Somebody's going to be offended by it, and it's going to turn into a giant war, and I'm just not all about that. Okay, now enough of me, whining about random BS about my day. Let's get this damn race done. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised here, actually. I thought this was going to be much, much more difficult than it is. Maybe just because it was judging off that first lap. Not to mention the other expeditions that I've had with, you know, quote-unquote race cars haven't been so, I don't know, they haven't gone so swimmingly. So for me to have a lead like I do right now, I'm quite happy with this. It's actually quite nice. So this is good. I mean, we're going to be, obviously, getting a bunch of money, which is really important going forward now that I think about it. Yes. But yeah, I thought it was going to be, you know, I thought it'd be like battling for my ever-loving life at this juncture. But that's not the case. We're kind of breezing through here. A solid 15 minutes in, and we knocked out 2 races without me totally screwing it up. It's amazing. Yay! Huzzah! The other big thing, too, I might as well get this out in the open now. My friend Lige, you know, obviously the guy that I do some co-op series with, he's going to be coming over tomorrow, and we're going to start filming some more Ico, however you want to pronunciate it. There's a million ways you can do it. Ooh, a Venturi. I don't think I've seen one of those. A Celine wide body. Sick. I love Celines. Oh my god. It reminds me of, let's see, what game was that? That was Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, I think. That was the first time that I actually ever saw a Celine S7. Oh my god. I'm not even going to get into that right now. I'm going to end up having to change my pants afterwards from soiling myself with semen. That's so gross. Why did I even say that? That's disgusting. Oh boy. Oh, Brittany Murphy, she's dead. I just saw the rolling credits for King of the Hill. She's definitely dead because she... What the hell happened to her? She OD on drugs? It wouldn't surprise me. She looks like the type that would do that. She looks like a regular, like, wino and pill-popping son of a gun. So what other races are in here? I don't even know. Rome Circuit and Laguna Seca. Oh my god, not that thing. That's going to be a... No wonder why they made that the last one. That's going to be hard. I don't like that race, even with like cars that you have better control with. Oh, Jesus. A speed 12... Oh, god. 807 horsepower. That thing's sick looking. It kind of... It actually, now that I think about it, it kind of reminds me of like the Batmobile from the animated series, just a little bit. Like, not very much at all. Just enough to where it was like you can kind of recognize it a little bit. Ooh, I might have to play with that. That's going to be tight. Okay, well, my friends, we've run out of time for this episode of Gran Turismo 2. When we come back next time, we have 2 more races to finish up there, and then we'll have a whole lot of money. And then we might have to do something fun with that. What? I'm not sure, but we'll kind of mull it over as we get those other 2 races out of the way. So this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for coming by tonight and listening to me bitch about random things in my day, because that's what I do all the time. So hopefully I'll have a better day tomorrow. I'm sure that I probably will, because, you know, whenever it's really crappy like that, the only way you can go is up, unless you go all the way to hell. So, yeah, this is your host saying thanks a lot, guys. Hope you had fun watching. I had fun playing. You guys take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.